up by the Built Environment Middle East magazine, a publication highlighting multiple work verticals of the built industry, including real estate, facilities management, property and community management, PropTech, and more. I'm Faina Ashwath, the editor. Today, we are in conversation with Haniya Salam, HR Manager, Tanmyah Services, a direct subsidiary of Dubai Islamic Bank, delivering integrated facilities management services in the UAE. Hania, it's wonderful to have you join us on this podcast. Could you please tell us more on Tanmyah Services and your journey in human resources?
Thank you, Faina, for the opportunity given to me to have me on the podcast today. I come from a very humble beginning. I've done my engineering in IT, basically an engineer by academics. I've dived down to human resources. 15 years back, I never thought I would be a successful HR professional. It happened. The opportunities that were given to me, I had utilized, and today I stand where I stand. Life is all about the choices you make. So this is what I am. I work for a company called Tanmyah Services. This is a subsidiary of Dubai Islamic Bank. We come with a big banner. We are an integrated facility management company and an outsourcing model as well. I mean, we're very successful for the past 20 plus years. We are leading in the field of outsourcing. Our outsourcing model is a great success in the market. We have roughly around 12,000 employees working under our umbrella. This is the brief about me and the organization where I work.
Okay, thanks, Sonia. Excellent. So, what people practices or HR best practices align with the mission of Tanmyah? And could you elaborate on the kind of engagement initiatives and training programs that you have in place for enhancing employee experience and well-being?
Well, sure, I can. Our HR practices in Tanmyah are deeply rooted in the mission of fostering a supportive and very inclusive workplace. We're a very people-supportive organization. This includes tailoring recruitment strategies to attract talents who resonate with the company's values. What I mean here is we hire people for the right job. A right person is put on the right job. We ensure that the recruitment process are prioritized diversity, equity, and inclusion to attract a workforce that reflects the organization's vision and mission. Our board members are very clear, and the strategy that is given down to us is take care of the people. So Tanmyah has a commitment to include employees' well-being, which is a major value which we consider in the company. We have a very reflected hiring process. We implement structured recruitment. We also ensure that the candidates are evaluated based on their skills, fostering a very big, large talent workforce. To name a few engagement initiatives, I would emphasize that we have a very regular town hall meetings where the department heads come up with their initiatives and the points where the pain points basically. So we have a team building event where employees share their thoughts, their hobbies, their strengths, where they're weak, what they want from the organizations. So this enables a very strong bondage between the employer and the employee. They come up and we have a very clear action plan taken. We find solutions one at a time to see how we can mitigate the gap between the problems that the employee face and the company. We even have mentorship programs and buddy systems. What we basically do is we create a platform for people to come and interact with each other and find solutions amicably.
Okay. Okay, Hania, so let me ask you as we draw closer to the International Women's Day. How do you think women are making an impact in the realm of facilities management, and what factors, in your opinion, are helping to improve diversity and inclusion in the workforce? If you could quote some examples from your organization, that would be excellent.
Well, women are breaking barriers in different verticals in the business. Women are taking giant leaps in the field of facility management, which was previously dominated by men. You know, today we see everywhere female are in a leadership role. Some factors that are helping to improve diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workforce, which I would quote, is the representation of women in the senior leadership role.
Right.
This showcases leadership styles and perspective. This inspires many women to pursue careers in this particular field. Those
Mhm.
days you don't see much of females or women for that matter in facility management sector. Today you see lots and lots of people from different nationalities. They come up to this sector, which is a big success for me. Women are
True.
innovative, and we have an inclusive approach at workplace. We are very good at stakeholder engagement. We are very good at resolving conflicts. If I have to quote an example, I would quote myself. I'm a very empowered woman, maybe in my personal life or in the official sector. My family has given me the empowerment to decide financially, or maybe any personal initiatives that happens in the family.
Mhm.
I'm being I'm being included. Though I hail from a very traditional Orthodox Islamic family, my
Mhm.
thoughts are valued in my family. Same happens here at the workplace. I'm given a very senior position in this company. I'm working as an HR manager. I head the HR department here, which is the backbone of our organizations. I mean, we don't sell products like mobile or computers. It is human resources. We are into a service industry where our product is human beings. We bring in people on the contracts and we deploy
Mhm.
them at the work sites. And this is how we run the business. So HR is actually a very strong role in this organization. Giving me an opportunity, yes, they trust the potential that I have. And it's not an easy job. With responsibility comes the accountability. So I see myself as quite successful in where I am today because of the
Mhm.
opportunities that I've been given to. So I would say that, ladies, please take the lead. We can
Mhm.
rock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I believe the greater empathy and the higher probably emotional intelligence that women bring to the workplace are really adding value. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So, how, let me ask you, how, in your opinion, has the workplace concept itself undergone a change over the last 2 or 3 years? You've been in the HR industry for a long time. So, what kind of changes are you seeing in the workplace?
But pre-pandemic, post-pandemic difference in the entire world, we have seen there are tremendous
Mm,
transformation that are happening, yeah, in the workplace, in the thinking patterns, in the execution. The technology has come in a long way. So I see
yes.
that there's a tremendous transformation in the thinking pattern about the workplace itself. After the
Hmm.
global epidemic, we use mostly a hybrid and remote work arrangements. Those days, there's
Right.
nothing called working from home concept existed for facility management company, or for that matter any large
Any
organizations here.
company, yeah.
We're supposed to come sit in the office and work from here, but this has changed the approach now. Anywhere, sit, finish your work. You're accountable for this. This is your responsibility, and do this. That's a big change.
Hmm.
Yeah, this changes reflect a broader shift, towards more flexible, inclusive, and technologically driven work environment. This has an advantage for an employee as well. Yeah, it gives them a very good work-life balance. They're more
Right.
collaborative now. Yeah,
Yeah.
the working style has become more adaptable. Here in our company, we have got some good policies where there's very specific employee-centric policies which we have implemented, which encourages people to have flexible scheduling. You can come. We don't. We're not very much constrained at coming at 8 and leaving at 4. You can come at 7. You can leave early. You can come whenever you want. We encourage people to finish their jobs and not looking into the typical clock ticking time. We have some wellness programs as well. So I would summarize that hybrid working model has become a very big success, not in FM, throughout the world. Yeah, we have agile workspaces now. Many companies do not have workspaces or workstations for employees these days. They can work from home, so that there is a cost that's being cut there. Employees are encouraged to stay home and work, or they just go to a virtual workstations and sit and work. There's a concept where this business called WeWork has become very popular these days.
Okay.
And of course, the technology has given a very good integration, and this emphasizes on the employees' well-being. So I see this a very big transformation on the work culture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, talking about the facilities management industry, how do you think facilities management and HR at Tanmyah is collaborating to ensure a safe and conducive workplace environment for everyone?
Safety comes first. That's actually the motto in Dubai here. Everywhere you go throughout, you walk through the streets, even in the midnight, you're very safe in Dubai. So that is a drill down approach where, you know, every organization, every employee, every family living here in Dubai would feel this is a very safe place. So Tanmyah is not an exception. You know, human resource in our company is, as I said, it's a backbone. We are the factory of this organization. Here we collaborate very closely with the facility management team on safety protocols. We periodically conduct risk assessment jointly, wherein we implement preventive measures. We understand from the risk assessment where we go wrong, what went wrong, what are the results that we have to do, what are the action plans, how do we mitigate the gaps. We are working very closely with them. This is a collaborative effort. This is ensuring, you know, employees can work in a very secure and healthy environment. We have some safety drills as well, where we take our employees at the safety drills at the work sites. We give them training sessions. We ensure that these employees are well prepared on the emergencies. Because we work with blue collar staffs. They don't know what to do, what not to do at any given time. So during emergencies, tackling themselves and the work site is very big factor, which we are covering up recently these days. We emphasize more on the importance of safety and a conducive workplace. We give them health and wellness programs as well. We have tied up with a company. We have an insurance company, and we have tied up with another insurance enhancer, wherein in our accommodations we have their setup in-house. So our employees, they don't have to go to the clinics or the hospitals to get their vitals checked. So we have that at a well-being center in all our accommodations, where people feel that you know, the company takes care of them. They don't have to go to the pharmacies to collect the medicines. The insurance online is being approved, and there are teams who bring in the medicines at the place where the employees work or they stay. So this is something which not every company does. Yes, we're proud to say that we care for our employees. We prioritize their well-being and the safety. Basically, it is an integrated approach, you know, where all the participants and the stakeholders have to be involved to have a vital success of the organizations. You know, it can't be just one-sided. It can't be HR. It can't be operations. It can't be finance. It has to be integrated among all the stakeholders to have a business success.
Right, absolutely. So finally, what are your suggestions to strengthen the interplay between facilities management and HR in order to amplify joint efforts and results?
Communication is a very key factor to strengthen any relationship, may it be personal or official, whatever it is. If the communication line is weaker, we don't achieve. There's no alignment. There is no amplification of any effort happening there. So here in Tanmyah, we ensure that employees are having that open door communication. We emphasize people to talk to us, may it be HR, may it be any issues that they face. So we have regular communication town hall setups that we have, and we periodically arrange various team meetings, which ensures that the goals of the companies are set. So we make sure that employees understand what the vision and mission of the company is and what the expectations are expected from them, so they deliver accordingly. So there is no, we don't leave a gap where people don't understand what they're expected of. The clear KPIs are set. We 3 months back, we started a program called cross training, where we facilitate, we give opportunities to different departments to work on the other departments. We in HR, we've got 3 employees taken up from a different department, which is from a facilities department. We've got people working in HR, and we've moved from HR to other departments as well. Where when you cross train people, they understand what the challenges that other team members are facing.
Yes.
Yeah, we incorporate that, so they understand what are the challenges, what the responsibilities, what is the mutual benefit of each other. They understand certain verticals which are very, very important. Sitting at one desk, other person wouldn't know what the other person on the other end goes through. So we have this collaborative effect, which is becoming a success now. We also have shared goals and KPIs, which is very vital. It's a unified approach where we drill down the company's mission to the KPIs of each and every individual, working down, very down. We drill down the objectives. We align the objectives in such a way that everybody is responsible to achieve a common goal. We also we have some committees, steering committees, that reaches the employees to render the established process of telling them the do's and don'ts of the organization. So we work together. There are some projects and initiatives which are in the pipeline, where the team effort, teamwork is the agenda there. And we take decision making a very shared approach. We don't. It's not that in our company one decides and everybody implements. No, when there's something there, we communicate openly. This is what is expected. This is the change that we are expecting. We include people and their opinions. We see where what are the points that the management has missed out. There could be some very, very major point which we have not seen, which an employee does very down there could point out. So it's actually creating synergy among the organization. It's a joint effort. It's not one-man show. For any organization to succeed, it has to be collaborative. It has to be unified. The communication has to be flowing easily. That's what I would say.
Right. So thank you, Haniya, for those great HR perspectives, and especially your thoughts on the collaboration between facilities management and human resources, enhancing the industry. And we will be back again soon on the Hub with another great conversation. Thank you.
I have a closing statement to make. Is it too late to make?
No, please go ahead.
I would like to take this opportunity to share a quote. I've read somewhere on the net, which is, "You are your choices." So I wanted the people, the listeners of this podcast, to think about it. Choose wisely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Haniya. Thank you once again for that closing quote as well.
Thank you.